That's gotta constitute as like the biggest update of all time.
My time is running out. I must go on. To the silent catacombs, where Cookie sought refuge from a great massacre.
When the devil swung his blade, the world fell silent in a breathless instant. And now the beast has returned from his imprisonment, the one they call...
Silent Salt Cookie.
The tomb must remain untouched.
No, I can't stop yet. The answer I seek is right here. Hey? Yeah!
Who dares tread these forbidden halls? Who dares harbor such foolish hope? This place will become your tomb. The burden of mourning will be mine and mine alone.
The day of reckoning is upon us. Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Kick Around Kingdom, where this is the Silence of Conviction update. The penultimate update introducing the final, very last Beast Cookie. That being Silent Salt Cookie. And this includes a bunch of other features, which includes Charcoal Cookie, obviously. There includes a bunch of other new events, for example. I think later on we were going to get the tile matchup minigame, along with new icings for Silent Salt and previous ones. But, just, first of all, by the way, greatest, it's giving me all my XP! Where's all this coming from? Did they recently add achievements in this game? I don't care, I just want to see the new stuff! That was a full, 2 minutes of getting random levels, I have to be honest. But now we can see everything in its full. Where first of all, we have the Corrupted well, I thought they said the Corrupted Ace. The Corrupted are beyond redemption, where we finally have access to Silent Salt Cookie, the brand new beast, and most likely the final one. And if there's more, I will be absurdly shocked. Now, after that, of course, we have Beast Yeast Episode 11, which I'm pretty sure is just straight up called the Silence of Conviction, or Silence of Conviction, or whatever. Obviously, it's going to involve cookies like, White Lily Cookie, obviously Silent Salt Cookie, Pastry Cookie, Charcoal Cookie, and potentially Dark Enchantress Cookie from what we saw. And for some reason, we also saw the allies of the other beasts, being Pavlova, Nutmeg Tiger, I didn't see Candy Apple, but I did see Black Sapphire, and also Cloud Hatay. So all their cohorts aside, that's interesting. Next, we do have Charcoal Cookie, as we said before, and there's also new Beast Yeast Episode 11 Biscuits. So that's brand new for the take, and just go ahead and upgrade your plumbing biscuits and stuff. And lastly, there's a new minigame called Ride the Chariot, Shoot the Cannon, and Claim Rewards. I'm pretty sure it's just a cannon ride minigame, or cannon fire. It's kind of similar to that one minigame in the Beast Yeast, Episode 9 or 10. Where you had to ride the cannon, you had a raspberry, ride the whole thing. Raspberry, ride this whole cart, and, it was just cool. There's a new search feature where you can search for your cookies relatively easily, and there's also laboratory improvements and biscuit reset feature, which seems like it'll be a lot more helpful than it seems. Now, of course, over here, if you check, you have Silent Salt, that to the Baron Cannon Run, which this cannon looks different. And a new Kingdom Pass, which surprisingly I already got. Login package, and also the Silent Pass, because of course everything's got to be silent around here. And you have everything in regards to the new update you can just see right here very quickly. And apparently I think there were some new issues that were spotted, but If I go back and forth, yeah, there's some known issues. Apparently this had to do with a display issue where the number of rating piece Godot was used for auto resetting. Interesting. But with that being said, before I even get started on this, I'm gonna take a gander at the new events, and I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, try and do the one thing that I usually do whenever a new update comes out, because as much as I'd like to do this, I need to try and pull for Charcoal Cookie. And this is going to take a little bit of time doing so, but I feel like before I at least open this cutscene, because I know this is obviously for the Silent Salt Cookie Gacha, I at least want to say that I will be trying to read comments in the video over here, which is, there's hidden lore here in the To the Cathedral's Dungeon, you know, that game mode. And if you want to leave your question and comments down in the comment section below for me to read on the videos, and feel free to do so, because it could be a random question, a random comment, a random fact, something about me, something about the game, something entirely different. It doesn't even matter, as long as we're having a fun time at the end of the day, from community to creator or creator to community, then that's what matters the most. So, with that being said, why don't we take a gander at this cool cutscene right here? The Light of Silence Gacha, where we now have access to pull for Silent Salt Cookie, which of course says right here you need 250 to try and pull for the cookie, because it's of course it's that brutal, but it's not impossible. But the probabilities is 0.3%. Yeesh. Now, of course, I'm also going to check out some of the stuff we get right here. Sugar Gnome Laboratory Update Gift, and also New Update Gift, which we're going to claim all this shebang right there. Which, oh my gosh, that was all my material. Oh yeah, it got up all my materials that was gathered, or like building, right? Reduction. Oh, compensation. Oh yeah, never mind. New Update Gift, which we got. You know, I was gonna I'm probably still gonna do a video on it. I was gonna do a video where I pull for the new treasure, but I guess you just give them to us for free. Thanks, game. Honestly, that's real blessed. That's a lot of, like, materials right there. And before I take a gander at anything else, I've still yet to do that event, of course. Some daily gifts, of course. There's new Light of Silence stuff where you have to do daily missions to complete all of these different Salt Shaker missions. There's the Silent Pass where you do missions and it helps you get rewards in the actual pass. There's the Path of Silence where the moment you obtain Silent Salt Cookie, you do certain upgrades, and the moment that you get them, you can actually get, you know, bonus loot. There's a whole Cannon Run event where you have tickets to actually run this stuff, and I think you can get more with some crystals, which I'm actually going to purchase like one more right there just in case, just so I can do more. To Greater Heights, which is a Beasties challenge, where you need to go ahead and get a bunch of, like, points, I guess. Interesting. There's a Sugar Gnome Science Fair, where research all sorts of technology, and you can actually get more rewards and loot, like coins, minute skips, and even crystals. There's a Juicy Stamina Jelly Challenge, which we've seen this before, an Upgrade Charcoal Cookie Challenge, and there's also Beasties Adventures returning, which, funnily enough, now they have them for all the episodes. For the original Silver Kingdom, the Ivory Pagoda, the Land of Ruin and Fire, the Game of Truth and Deceit, we have the Paradise of Passion and Sloth, and the Catacombs of Silence. And also, brand new arena tier stuff, so of course we got to clear on that, Silent Salt stuff. And of course, there's also a Gacha Marathon, which I apparently completed this, but I thought I didn't. Okay, and those are all the new events, basically, but we need to go ahead and try and get our, you know, belt buckles on or something, because we're going to try and pull for Charcoal Cookie, and this is the part that I'm very excited for, because, you know, I really like how this cookie looks. I think they're one of the best designs in the game, in my opinion. But while we go pull for them, we're going to be starting to read a few comments. There's not many comments in the video, interestingly enough, and if you're new here, I like to go ahead and pull for the cookie, but I like to skip over the little animation at the beginning, because I like to be actually, like, you know, enthralled. I like to be, you know, shocked whenever the cookie appears, because the moment that, like, you do one of these pulls and Wizard Cookies appears, guess what? You get nothing. So instead, I'm just going to do the full-blown skip. So with that being said, the first comment I do see from the video comes from Indictation saying, question of the day, school is tolerable if you have friends. Honestly, yeah. I 100% agree, and are we already gonna get it? Excuse me?
Shh, keep your voice down. Ashes to ashes, crumbs to crumbs.
All right, but don't worry. I will keep my voice down. You know, I'm sorry. I didn't expect you to appear so soon. Like this is poll number 1. I didn't expect you to just come by so soon. Okay. Well, that was immediate. Oh, sure, yeah. But well, that was already very immediate. I wonder if I can pull for another one because I like how they look. Like, genuinely, they look so incredible. Anyway, Simple Hexagon also says hi. Hello to you. And Gamer Sona says HyperHimes. I can think Chili Pepper stole your thumbnail. Oh yeah, I forgot. YouTube did the stupid glitch where, oh my gosh, we're even getting soul stones of them. But like, man, we finally got them. And in that video, for there's hidden lore here in the cathedral dungeons or whatever. There was some YouTube glitch where I literally put the thumbnail on the video, and YouTube was like, nope, no, you didn't. We don't have no thumbnail here. And I had to like painstakingly wake up the next day and then slap the thumbnail and go like, oh, fine here. Which I thought I originally put it on. But if you're wondering, I'm probably going to do a few more polls here. I'm not going to do too many because I think I could just spend the rest of the video doing it on the normal cookie gacha or something like that. But like, my gosh, the fact that we already got charcoal cookie that quick is honestly very, very incredible. Seriously, I'm so happy. But, you know, we'll just keep pushing on. And of course we get dragon soul stones. Why the pleb knots? Honestly, and more charcoal cookie soul stones. It definitely is giving us a little bit more luck in this update. Even though I thought all my luck would be like drained out because of the, you know, the super epic gacha. You remember, I literally pulled in that just to try and get the super epic, and I got shining glitter, but I also got an epic cookie, and I also got a beast and also an ancient. You know, power scaling is definitely certainly a thing in this video. But honestly, with all the exploration that I've done in this update already, with all the new events, stuff like that, I think we can just go ahead and like end the video pretty soon, considering we're near the 20-minute mark. But I'll still read a few comments, because you can never be too sure. And let's just keep pulling for this cookie, because why not? You know, very cool cookie. I want to see if I can utilize them on a team. Anyway, Marshadow Activity also says, man, I miss being in a campus. Wait, the junior high is low on staff. Don't remember much about middle school, but I must apply. Honestly, if you did apply, that'd be such great character development. Go from the student to the teacher. Well, I guess not a teacher, but like if you could apply it anywhere, that'd actually be pretty cool. You probably need, you know, reference, and yeah, send them this video as a reference. Hey, if you're listening, the YouTuber I see, oh hey, Crimson Coral Cookies also. The YouTuber Marshadow Activity is qualified to be a teacher. You have my full compensation for it. Full ahead. By the way, QQka, which I don't even think I've seen on the channel before, which welcome, which I think it makes sense because they have a Space Donut cookie profile, no, Space Donut profile picture, which obviously makes sense because QQka. Saying, question for the day, no, never, but if I had to choose, it'd be going back there after the school day of playing in the marching band at the game. That was pretty fun. Honestly, I used to be in like a band, not a marching band, but I used to be in a band, and it was actually pretty fun, which, nice soul stones that we're getting here. And while it was pretty fun, I think I like dropped out of it because like, I think it was just like, it wasn't complicated, but like, I think I would just had like no time for other things in my life. And at the time I was also doing YouTube, so I wanted to see if I could evolve on that more, which, man, I could have become a good old drummer instead of a singer, which, what's wrong with me? Anywho, with that being said, I was also in chorus, fun fact. I was actually in like chorus for, I think longer than I was in band. I think like that was 4 years. In band I was in 2, which both of them were pretty good, so can't really, you know, be mindful of that. Which, to be fair, chorus was fun because that means you could just skip out on classes because you could just go ahead and sing instead. Pretty good. And also, especially when the drama got hot and heavy in that room, when people were like singing out of sync or they weren't singing the right bands, and the teachers got real mad. And I knew it wasn't me who was messing up because I was literally following the directions. There was only one time where I like didn't follow the rules, but they didn't care. It was in band, when they literally gave me like a xylophone to play, and I had no idea how to do it. I had no idea how to use it, so I just hit random keys, even in the middle of a live stage. But luckily, I think the other instruments drowned me out to the point where no one minded. I'm not even joking. But with that being said, another comment comes from Leonard Geode saying, I like seeing my friends. Honestly, seeing your friends is one of the most appreciated things about being in school, because that's how you even make friends in the first place. Alice does many things, also says, question of the day, I guess my arts class and my friends, I just don't know what to say. I could attest. Art class is amazing. It's one of the best classes that you can possibly go into school, because that actually taught me about, like, cool tricks about doing, like, you know, shading, and also, you know, perspective and stuff like that. It's really helpful, especially if you want to really get into art. Anyway, there's a bunch of plumbing comments about, like, you know, like from Leonard Geode and Alice just made things saying, like, oh, here before the thumbnail. Yay, thank you. And also, it's Caitlin just says, no, not really. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I'm surprised how we had a bit of luck, you know, well, no, okay, never mind, I guess I just shut my throat. What? I was legitimately going to say, you know, I'm glad that we got a bit of luck trying to get charcoal, but surprisingly I haven't seen them again since, which kind of sucks. But then, all of a sudden, you just slap me with crimson coral. Yeah, you know, sure. I got you, game. No worries. I guess I can't lick a gift horse in the mouth, or whatever the term is, because, you just get gifted with things that you didn't expect. Also, the heavily salted edgelord, just a golden cheese, hello. The heavily salted edgelord says, there's not, to put it lightly. At the risk of being entirely too negative, the mainstream education system is designed to kill creativity and chum out mindless factory wage slaves. There are a few things in the world I can confidently say I hate, and that's one of them. To be fair, I think the only reason why I ever, like, appreciated school was because, you know, at least it gave me something to do to kill boredom, but, like, it was all bad stuff. But at the end of the day, I still had time to just, like, you know, communicate with friends and stuff like that. At least that still made me happy. You know, talk with friends at the lunchroom, and some of the food they had wasn't even that bad either. But I don't know if we're going to be able to pull for another one, so I think I'm, did I get any more? No, I didn't. Anyway, by the way, this, should be appearing soon. You know, the, new Gacha Fate with Son of Salt and Ascended Mystic Flower when she comes out soon. Which we have over 1,000 of these. I'm not looking to break that streak, so this will probably be the final gacha for the video, which, speaking of which, imagine if we just, like, suddenly... Oh my, that's an ancient. What is going on with this luck? I'm not even joking. What is going on with this luck? I just got a super epic, and I got a charcoal cookie before that, and now you're giving me pure vanilla cookie. Are you kidding? What do you say about that? Man, I'm gonna have to wish myself real good luck trying to get Silent Salt cookies. I am screwed. Like, because all my luck is going down the drain for getting any other cookie. And it's Silent Salt cookies, it's like, it's in the negatives. Silent Salt cookies gonna have to give me luck just to try and pull them, because, like, this is gonna be bad. By the way, I'm uploading this, like, really early in the morning, so expect this to be uploaded, like, late, but, like, you know, late in the sense that I got uploaded early, because usually I upload my videos at 7:30, but, like, there's literally nothing else to talk about cookie run wise, so I just want to make sure I got this video out immediately. And it's kind of late because I worked on a new format where I took down the Ko-fi logo and instead I swapped it with the Become a Pleb Today, you know, like the YouTube membership stuff, and also just stuff like that, which I think the transitions between the cool PNGs that I have for the membership stuff is cool. But for now, we'll probably end the video right here. I think there are a few more comments, but they're kind of on the smaller side, so they're fine. But with that being said, if you enjoyed this video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends if you enjoy my Kick Run content. And if you enjoy my content in general, then want to subscribe, and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. And also down below in the description, you'll see links to all my social media, which includes a Twitter post. If it gets 10,000 likes, I get a Kick Run YouTube staff for absolutely free. There's a link to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub, a link to my merchandise, you can buy stuff to represent the channel, and lastly, a link to my Ko-fi, where for just $1 a month, you can see exclusive content you don't normally see in this normal YouTube channel. But above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.